The yes man life is not sustainable. And here's the ugly truth. It doesn't end with one client. It spreads. It's like cancer. You end up building your entire business that runs on other people's demands, not your vision anymore. I guess the question is for you, how do I stop being a yes man?
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Big D Podcast. This is episode number 51. I can't believe we've already completed 50 episodes. Today's episode, we're going to talk about stop being a yes man, how to fire your worst client and love your job again. Welcome back to the Big D Podcast. I am your host, Dan Sachkowsky. And if you're here, let me break this down of what this show is all about. If you've been with us before, you understand what it's about and know what it's about. We focus on three things to transform your life and your business. We focus on wealth, freedom, and relentless execution. Wealth is all about building financial stability and growth that actually lasts. Freedom is about taking back control of your time, family, and your choices. And relentless execution is because knowledge is nothing without action. Now, before we dive in, guys, do me a favor, hit subscribe right now. 75% of you watch my YouTube, my Spotify, my Apple, wherever you're watching me, you're not subscribed. Whether you're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, subscribe, like, share, and leave a review. That's how we can grow this channel together. Quick reminder, coming up very, very quickly, just a few weeks away, November 6th, the seven-figure Blueprint Syndicate. Myself, Abdel, Sam, and Bedros Keuilian are going to be in the same room. We're coming together that night. We're going to show people how to change their business, how to go from employee to CEO. It's not a pep rally. It's not a rah-rah. This is not hype. There's no hype at all. It's actually a playbook to show you that you're going to lead with strategies on how to fire bad clients without fear, how to raise your prices with confidence, how to build a business that serves you instead of owning you. We sold out last time. We're getting close to capacity. Make sure you grab your ticket. We are limited to the amount of space that we have. Seats are moving super fast day in and day out. Head to the sevenfiguresyndicate.com now and grab your ticket, and we'll see you there. Let me hit you with this one question. How many times last month did you say yes when you should have said no? You understand that when you have things going on and you say yes to things and they interfere with your schedule, it makes life a lot more complicated. Or even if you're in business and you say yes to things and they cost you money versus making you money. When you're involved in business, you're not involved in business to do work for charity. You need to feed your family. When's the last time you said yes to a free change order? Or a midnight text where a client texts you or someone texts you, but you had your phone down, you're spending time with your family, but you grabbed your phone. You said yes to a client who lowballed you on your price, but you were too scared to lose the job. Then what happened? You walked away frustrated, you worked longer, you earned less, and you resented every moment of that decision. This is the yes man trap, I call it. Contractors fall into it because they think saying yes makes them more professional, more likable, more dependable. But the truth is, saying yes to everything is the fastest way to kill your profit, your time, and your passion. Your business will soon enough dissolve itself if you're saying yes to everything. Let's get real. Being a yes man doesn't build trust. It doesn't build loyalty. It builds dependency. It turns you into your client's servant instead of their leader. People hire you because they trust you. They believe in you. And then you become their servant, not their leader. Here's the real cost of being a yes man. Number one, it destroys your margins. That free change order you agreed to, it's not free. It costs you labor, time, material, and more importantly, all those things you'll never get back. The second thing is it steals your time if you're a yes man. You think texting a client at 9:30 p.m. is a good service? What it really is a permission. Now you've allowed them to know that you're available 24/7, bedtime, anytime, all the time. And soon your evenings and your weekends and your family dinners are going to belong to your client because they know that they own you. The third thing a yes man does is it kills your confidence. Every time you fold, every time you say yes when you know you should say no, you chip away your own authority. Clients stop respecting you. Crews stop respecting you. And deep down, you've already stopped respecting yourself. The fourth thing is it poisons your family. Let's be real. When you keep saying yes out there, you're saying no in your family. No to your kids. No to your spouse. No to your health. You can't give both at the same time, a no and a yes. Someone's going to suffer. The client can suffer because the client has to work around your life. You don't build your life around the client. We have this bad misconception. The customer's always right. The customer first. Well, when you put the customer first, you put yourself second. That's why people in this world aren't leaders. Because a leader puts himself first and allows himself to get in a position to lead. So if you want to build the right business, you have to put yourself first, your health, your family, your loyalty to the things that you have going on in your life, and then let your customers be a part of your daily, not your entire daily, where everything else that's important just gets a piece of it. The yes man life is not sustainable. And here's the ugly truth. It doesn't end with one client. It spreads. It's like cancer. You end up building your entire business that runs on other people's demands, not your vision anymore. Understand something, guys. I've been in the industry. I know how you feel. I know what you're doing. It's like us raising our children. We know what they're going to do. We know what they're going to say. We know what they're hiding because we were children once. I've been through all this stuff that I teach on through experience. I lived this. When I was scaling my company, I thought saying yes to every job was part of the job. I thought it was being the good guy. I answered calls at all hours of the night. I'd eat costs on materials because maybe I didn't prepare the change order, or maybe the customer didn't agree, or maybe the customer said, oh, I thought that was included. So I just throw extras in to keep the peace. And on the surface, it looked like everything was working. Clients liked me. Job stays busy. But behind the scenes, I was burning out. My profits were super thin. I was starting to hate myself and my own business and feeling like a failure. One client in particular almost broke me. Constant change orders. This guy had me by the balls. Constant text messaging. If I didn't answer, text, call. Constant pressure for us to do more, but him pay less. But I kept saying yes because I was scared of losing that client. Because that client promised me the world. Have you ever had those clients? Hey, if you take care of me, I got 5 friends who want to do the same thing. Hey, if you take care of me on this one job, I got 5 other projects. They're all full of shit. At the end of the day, treat every job like it's your last job, and that's how it's going to be remembered by, because most of the times we don't serve people over and over again because of how much we gave them for free. We serve them over and over again because of the quality that we delivered and how we stood our ground. And I can tell you right now that I kept saying yes because I was scared of losing them. You know what happened? That client still left me. Nothing was ever good enough. What I learned was, and the hard truth is that continuing to say yes to clients doesn't build my loyalty. It only trains people to take more from me and take advantage from me. My turning point finally came where I drew a line in the sand. I started telling clients, hey, I'm happy to do it, but there's going to be an added cost to that. And a lot of clients tried to get over on you where your employees will be there, your carpenters or, your installers or whatever business you're in. And they'll be like, hey, can you do me a favor while you got your drill out? Can you do this? Hey, can you do me a favor while you got that out? Can you do this? And now your employees are doing the same thing you were doing. They're doing things for free. When you create work orders and you start teaching your employees that you're not to do anything if it's not on the task list. And if you do it, it's going to cost you because we can't charge the client if you just go ahead and do it. We're going to charge you. They'll be super careful about what they do. But when you start telling clients that, yes, you can do it, but there's an extra cost, or let me work up a change order on that because that's not included, you'll start to gain respect. And what happened was the good clients started respecting that. The bad ones left. And the crazy thing is that when the bad ones left, space opened up for better clients who paid more money, respected me more, and allowed me to get my time back. That shift did not just save my business, it saved my sanity. Hey guys, quick interruption to the show. We have Joe and Micah here from Ability Tree. Joe, why don't you share with us what you do at Ability Tree?
Hey, yeah, thank you, Dan. So we come alongside families impacted by disability by providing rest, recreation, education, support, and training, basically bringing families impacted by disability out of isolation into community.
Awesome. Hey guys, after this video, you're going to see a link in the caption. Make sure you check out Ability Tree and check out his mission here with Micah. Awesome. So I guess the question is for you, how do I stop being a yes man? He talked about all his stuff. Well, let me talk about the framework now. How you stop being a yes man. Here we go. Number one, define your ideal client. Most contractors, most service-based companies haven't figured out their avatar client. Who's your best client? Who's your ideal client? If you were to be able to hire someone over and over again, who would they be? Not everyone deserves to work with you. Write down the qualities of your best client. They respect your time. They pay on time. They value your expertise. And then write down the red flags of your worst client. When you see those red flags from anyone, walk away. It doesn't matter how big or how good the job looks. You know what's going to happen. You've been down this road before. Today, if I were going to still be in the construction business, I'm an easy judge of character. I know from the estimate to signing the proposal if I'm going to do that job or not, and if it's going to be a good one or if they're going to try to take advantage of me. Step number two, everything must be in writing. We all learn this the hard way. Depending on what state you're in. I did a lot of my construction in New Jersey. That state sucks to work in. It's client favored heavily. You miss one thing, man, they could take everything you own, even your skin. It's unbelievable. Spell out the scope, the schedule, the cost, everything that's included. When the scope creeps up, point back to the contract. I used to love doing that. Hey, take a look at section blah, 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 wherever it is. Here's the outline of what we're doing for that part. What you're asking us to do is not included. You don't have to fight or argue anymore. Just say, hey, I'm happy to do it, but there's an added cost. That wasn't involved in our cost process here, nor is it in your contract. Well, we talked about it when you originally went here. Well, we talked about a lot of things. What I remembered, I put in the contract. And what I put in the contract is what I priced. So I apologize if we talked about it. I just didn't simply include it because it might have slipped my mind or I might have not written it down because we were talking about something else. The next step is to practice saying no. Saying no is a muscle. You get stronger every time you use it. Start small. Say no to weekend calls. Say no to calls after 5. Say no to, hey, can you just throw this in? Say no to toxic clients. That'll be a big one for you. The more you practice, the easier it's going to get. And here's the mindset shift. It doesn't mean you're rude. No doesn't mean that you're unprofessional. No means you respect yourself enough to protect your time, your profit, your family, and your energy. When you start implementing these 3 steps, you start becoming a CEO and you stop being a servant of your company. Well, people say I should be a servant. I should serve my people. Yeah, you should serve them what they're paying for. When you go to a restaurant, you get served what you pay for. They don't give you additional items. Same thing in business. So I've seen this over and over again in my own business over the years. And then I implemented change. Not only did my business and my life change, some of my clients, we've worked on some of these things because these have been some of the bottlenecks of their business. One guy was giving away thousands of dollars of free extras every year. We went through his books. We went through everything. We went through extra work that was done and the cost of that and what he would have charged. We tightened up his contracts, taught him how to say no. Within 6 months, he added $80,000 to his bottom line without selling a single extra job. Just doing what he's been doing. Just only thing he added was no. Another contractor I was working with told me he was terrified of raising his prices. I mean, my man hasn't raised his prices, I think, in 10 years. We walked him through defining his ideal client, cutting out the toxic ones, and setting boundaries. He ended up losing a few clients that were coming up in the books. He ended up firing clients before he hired them. But the ones who he kept respected him more than the other ones ever would have. And by getting rid of those clients, he was able to jump his revenue over 30% in just 1 year. And another one of my favorite stories, a guy told me, Dan, I fired my worst client last month. And for the first time in years, I actually love my business again. Can you imagine like getting up every day, having a business that you hate, that you don't like? Well, this is the hard truth. This is what happens to most people. And all the stuff I'm teaching you here, guys, it's not theory, it works. The bottom line is that being a yes man feels good in the moment. It feels safe. It feels like you're keeping the peace. It feels like you're keeping the client happy and you're keeping the job flowing. But in reality, you're killing your profit. You're killing your time. You're killing your confidence and your family's suffering. If you want to love your business again, you have to define your ideal client, stick to a clear contract, nothing more, nothing less, and learn how to say no without confidence. That's how you go from servant to CEO. That's how you build a business that actually serves the life that you're looking for and you deserve. So guys, here's your challenge. Write down a place where you've been a yes man. Maybe it's a client. Maybe it's someone you should have fired. Maybe it's a job that you underpriced. Maybe it's your phone ringing after hours. Write down this week, whatever it is, and fix it. If you need a kick in the butt to get things moving because you're stuck, join me on my free 7-day Blueprint Challenge. dansachkowsky.com/blueprint. Everything we talk about is in the caption of this video. Also, guys, you can apply for one-on-one coaching with me. If you're looking to grow and scale your business, I can help you. We can 3x your business in the next 12 months, guaranteed. Guaranteed. If you're a contractor and you want me to work specifically with you in your contracting business only and show you all the things that I've done to help you grow your business, you have to go to bigdcoaching.com and take a look at what I have there, answer some questions, and we'll see if we're a fit to work together. If you want to see some more entrepreneurs who went through struggle, went through failure, went through so many different things of adversity in their life, but we're able to change it all around, check out my other podcast that I do with my co-host called Intrepidus Podcast. Go to intrepidusmovement.com. And I want to say thank you to my sponsors. First of all, Rap State, amazing guys. These guys wrap cars, PPF. They do amazing jobs. I wouldn't trust my cars with anybody else. They actually are going to be working on a couple of my cars soon. The color changes are going to be unbelievable. And what they do, literally, it looks like factory paint. It is so good. I've had cars wrapped for the last 20 plus years, and I've never seen anyone do it the way these guys do it. I wouldn't trust anyone else to touch my stuff. Life Out There Apparel. Mark, a good friend of mine, has been our sponsor since the beginning of this podcast. Check out lifeoutthereapparel.com. Use code BIGD10. Every month he has a launch. There's a hat I'm wearing right now. Everything that he brings out, there's a story behind it. There's a meaning behind it. There's purpose behind it. I encourage you to check out lifeoutthereapparel.com. Also, Proud Father Apparel. proudfatherapparel.com. Use code BIGD15. These guys, their mission is incredible. It's for hardworking dads who are actually out there serving, but also coming home and serving their family as well. Doing what dads are supposed to do, work hard and support, but also be present. Check out what they're doing. I love their mission as well. Wabam is another sponsor. I love these guys. You guys know, like, I'm not a big guy who shows flash. I don't show my cars, my boats, my motorcycles, all that kind of stuff. It's irrelevant to success, in my opinion. Success is building a life around your family and the things that you love. It's not about what you have. But when I do go out on my bikes, cars, boats, I love to keep it clean. So Get Wabam is one of our sponsors. No other product on the market like it. We have some of their products here. Slick is their ceramic coat detail, amazing product. You got Shine, their protective coating. You got Whiplash. This is one of my favorite products. I use it on my bike all the time. Their air freshener, I love it. It's called Fresh. It smells for days and days and days. It doesn't go away. It smells amazing. And right here, Vivid is actually one of my favorite products as well. What this product does is it allows you to clean, like my seat had some crazy stain. I couldn't get off of my leather seats on my Tahoe. I use this. It came right out. I've been using products for years, guys. And I'm telling you right now, no other products on the market like what they have here. So check out getwabam.com. Use code BIGD10. And don't forget, guys, abilitytree.org. They're helping families impacted by disabilities. Go to shopabilitytree.org. Support them. $1 a day, $30 one time, whatever it is, guys. We're not looking for a lot of money. Every dollar counts. Follow them on Instagram at abilitytree. And one last reminder, November 6th, a few weeks away, 7-figure Blueprint Syndicate with Bedros Keuilian. 1 room, 1 night, 1 mission. Building you into the CEO that your business deserves. Tickets are almost sold out. Go to 7figuresyndicate.com. Finally, guys, subscribe. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, like, share, review. 75% of you are not subscribed. Help us grow this movement together. Everything I put together here, it doesn't cost you anything to just share it. The Big D Podcast, I'm Dan Sachkowsky. We talk about wealth, freedom, relentless execution, and I'll see you at the top.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D. Started from the bottom, had a vision so clear. Building empires from the sweat and the tears. Serial entrepreneur, that's the brand I wear. In the game for the long haul, I'm always prepared. From the business to the podcast, always making moves. Every step calculated, never losing the groove. Study the greats, now I'm making my own rules. Success in my blood, ain't no way I'll lose. I got systems, got strategies, laid out the plan. Built a dynamic lifestyle, that's the Big D brand. Raised a family on vision, now I take a stand. Roadmap to success, it's in the palm of my hand. We're relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground